2K TV postseason. The road to the finals tournament we've all been waiting for is this weekend, and we have all the latest updates. We hear from two of the qualified team owners and, of course, give you a chance at BC and 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now. Today on 2K TV postseason. The road to the finals tournament we've all been waiting for is this weekend, and we have all the latest updates. We hear from two of the qualified team owners and, of course, give you a chance at BC and 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now. 2K TV postseason. The road to the finals tournament we've all been waiting for is this weekend, and we have
the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, and it is my pleasure to be with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. The fans are filling the seats in San Antonio, the site of our broadcast, and where the Spurs will be going up against the Miami Heat. A lot of W's recently for this Miami team. They haven't forgotten the fact that this team swept them last year in the regular season. This is a game they had circled going in. Now, if you want to see a stat sheet stuffer, you're going to want to keep your eyes on Freak in this one. He's been putting up a number of double-doubles in this recent outing, Shaq.
You know, Freak knows that he can do more than just be a scorer on this team. You know, he's a great passer. He's a great leader, especially for a young guy. He's looking for a shot. He's being active all the time, and he's really helping the others play at a high level, Ernie.
I haven't seen a guy like this come into the league in a long time, Ernie.
Stop it.
I'm serious. Not a guy like this who has multiple ways to impact the game, Shaq. Not just one way. He's exactly.
Oh, you called me a one? Boy, I will reach across the table and knock you out right now.
It's been a long time since you've been in the league.
But you said you just called
me a one-way player. I said in a long time I hadn't seen it. I didn't say I hadn't seen it before. I said I hadn't seen it in a long time.
Have you ever seen a spelling of Freak quite like that?
Yes. That's French, Ernie.
F-R-E-Q.
No, I thought it was more Brazilian.
Oh. Well, he is frequently a star, and you'll want to see him tonight.
He's freakish in his ways.
Hilarious, wasn't it, Shaq?
That was pretty good.
Well, that was outrageously funny.
That was pretty freakish, right?
Oh, it was. Here's Kevin
Harlan. I already
Harlan.
said freakish.
Oh.
You lose a point.
Starting at power forward, 6 feet 7 inches, number 20, Quincy Acey. Starting at shooting guard, at 6 foot 6 inches, number 14, Daniel Green. A 6'2" guard from France, number 9, Tony Parker. A 6'11" forward from Texas, number 12. The L-Train, LaMarcus Aldridge. A 6'7" forward from San Diego State, number 2, Kawhi Leonard. Your head coach is Greg Popovich. Once again, your San Antonio Spurs.
2 teams, 2 conferences. It's a road game for the Heat in this one. Hi, everyone. We're happy to have you with us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Just a single game here at home. After this one, it's back on the road for the Spurs. They've been picking up some steam, and if they can play this well all season, they'll be in excellent shape.
You know, Kevin, you and I see it all the time. Teams going through hot streaks and cold spells, and anytime a team can find its rhythm and put together a number of wins in a row.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. Here's Houdini, and the 3 ball is good. Houdini's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open 3.
Parker kicks to Acey. Looking for Aldridge. He gets it there. That is good. Here's Houdini. He picked up 36 points in their last win against Memphis.
And was a force on the defensive side as well. 4 steals over the course of that game.
Wade outside. Heat moving the ball around. Shot clock at 3. A nice shot by Winslow.
A lot of times in the first quarter, it will dictate how big a role a player has later on.
Aldridge a screen. And Parker, here we go. And he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot. Parker's got his first points of the game.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that. Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Lets a floater go. Tipped away.
Oh, nice play on D. Got that hand in the face and
tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Houdini passes to Winslow. San Antonio with the rebound. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
And if you look at the numbers, guys, I mean, what jumps out at you is the balance they had offensively.
Very satisfying road win because you're right. There was tremendous balance displayed. I mean, the crowd was basically stunned at how they were able to dismantle that defense.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. The Heat shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
That's been one of the strongest aspects of this team this season. I mean, there have been very few off nights for them at the free throw line.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player, excellent at the free throw line.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Here's Houdini. Cannot hit. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. This, of course, their first chance to play Miami this season.
And this is the first of 2 games between the two, East versus West, so they don't see a whole lot of one another.
Yeah, and Greg, for me, that just raises the intrigue level. Some matchups we don't get to see that often, so I'll be watching this one closely.
Wade passes to Houdini. Look at that! It's not possible what we just said. Clark, is that possible?
Not probable, but it is possible, partner. It is possible.
And think about it, guys. That's one of the few guys in the entire league who can pull off something like that.
And he gets it to go. Aldridge has got his second bucket tonight.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
San Antonio shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good. Good about their free throw shooting percentage this season.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, all right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
You know, a short time ago, I had a chance to catch up with Greg Popovich. One player he said they can't overlook is Chris Bosh. He said Bosh is the perfect complementary scorer. He can hit the spot up Jay and also really crash the offensive boards. We simply can't get so caught up elsewhere that we allow him to have a big night. And Kevin, at 6'11", Bosh really an anchor in that front court. When he plays well, they're tough to beat.
And as always, Doris, thank you. Here's Houdini. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feeling.
Parker drives in, and it's Wade with the rebound.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Pass to Bosh. Here's Houdini. In the corner, Winslow with it. To the paint, Parker with the steal. And now running up the court, Leonard pushing it up. No good. Great tee that time from Houdini. The Heat leading by 5. Feeds to Bosh. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Heat have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And that one falls for Bosh. And the Spurs with some changes. Anderson, he's checked in for Quincy Acey. Roten comes in for Green. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Tony Parker.
Your Spurs dance team.
Both free throws good from Bosh.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
Lynn dishes to Anderson. Roten kicks to Leonard. Aldridge a screen. The pass to Roten. 5 to shoot. And the 3 off target. So the Heat, their last game, a win against Memphis.
And they may have been on the road, but you know what? They nullified any home court disadvantage in that game by how well they shot it from three.
Shooting can always be a great equalizer. I mean, when you shoot like that from outside, it really makes winning on the road a lot easier.
And now, your Spurs dance team.
Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Well, guys, I was able to listen in on what Eric Spoelstra was going through.
And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. And why don't we take a chance now to see which teams have been the NBA's highest scoring squads this month. Number one, the Heat.
I just love their offensive flow lately. I mean, this is a dominant team offensively because of that rhythm and pace.
Move the ball. Sticking too much.
And Aldridge comes over to help. Houdini passes to Bosh. Here's Houdini. Shoots the three. It's rebounded by Aldridge.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next three quarters as well, Greg.
Here's Roten. And nothing is falling for him right now. The Heat leading by 10. Here's Houdini. Some solid defense from Aldridge. San Antonio's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Roten dishes to Leonard. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
And it's Wade in the corner. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Bosh, a screen on Lynn. Down low. Bosh with the bucket. And the Heat lead by 10.
You could not diagram a better way to open a quarter.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. What a start.
Lynn kicks to Anderson. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. The Spurs shooting around 41% on the night. Green out there with Anderson. Then it's Tony Roten. Then it's Quincy Ace. And it's Wright in a point guard. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. Dang against Anderson. He dishes it to AC. And Wright kicks to Roten. They get it back. That cuts the lead to single digits. Roten's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Spurs. Here's Houdini. He's covered by Roten. Winslow wide open. He fires offline with his three. Now here's Roten. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Minnesota.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes